I'm Erin Jacobson, known as the Music Industry Lawyer. I protect musicians and music professionals through deal negotiations and proper intellectual property management. You can visit my website at themusicindusтрylawyer.com. I'm also the owner of Indie Artist Resource, the independent musician's resource for legal and business protection, offering downloadable contract templates, intellectual property registration services, and legal consultations for independent musicians not quite ready to add an attorney to their teams. If you're interested in those services, you can visit Indie Artist Resource at indieartistresource.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I have been getting asked about all the time lately, and that is, do artists need Spotify and other streaming services? And like many questions in our business, the answer is, it depends. Now, people really were up in arms about the fact that Adele and Taylor Swift took their music off Spotify, especially Adele in this case. And they said, well, how can they do that? Why is Adele not on Spotify? And my answer to that question is, Adele doesn't need to be on Spotify. Adele, Taylor Swift, people like them are at a level in their career where they don't need streaming. People will buy the albums whether they're on Spotify or not. And actually, in some cases, having their albums on Spotify or other streaming services compete with their sales because they know that they have fans that will buy their albums. But then to have it on streaming, there are a lot of other people that will say, I can just stream it whenever I want to, and therefore I don't need to buy the album. This way, Adele and Taylor Swift actually make their fans buy the album by not offering their music on Spotify. It also may come down to a matter of royalties. The royalty rates for streaming are really, really low, and an artist has to have so many streams to be able to even make an amount that is worthwhile, as opposed to someone in a record deal like Adele or Taylor Swift that probably gets a decent royalty rate, is probably able to recoup their advance, and they will have to get a large amount of streams to equal what they would get on a royalty for a sale of a record. So it just doesn't make sense for them to compete with themselves when they can get the sale anyway. And I think it's also a bit of a political move on their part. By withholding their music, they're trying to stand up for higher streaming rates for artists. Now, for independent musicians who are not at the level of stardom that Adele and Taylor Swift are, it's a whole different story. Spotify and other streaming services can be an important promotional tool for independent artists. This can be another avenue to get new fans, to get new people discovering your music. So the point is not to make money through Spotify or other streaming services, because an independent musician most likely is not going to make any money or very little money off streaming. However, if the independent artist can gain new fans through the streaming service, then they can get those fans to sign up on their email list, go to their concert, buy their merchandise, whatever other avenues they have as far as earning money. If they can get new fans through the streaming to then spend money in these other areas, it could be worthwhile for an independent artist. Now, Adele and Taylor Swift, they don't need the promotion that Spotify offers because they have plenty of promotion, everybody knows who they are, and everybody's going to know that their album's coming out. And independent artists can use these streaming services as promotional tools to get their music out there to more people. So whether Spotify and other streaming services are right for you depends on your individual career, where you currently are, and what your goals are for the future. This is something that should be discussed with your artist representative, and if you don't have an artist representative, then you should look into hiring someone like an experienced music attorney like myself, who can answer questions specific to your career and your situation and gauge whether services like Spotify or other career decisions are right for you. You can book a consultation or contact me directly through my website at themusicindusтрylawyer.com. And if you're interested in the services that Indie Artist Resource provides, visit indieartistresource.com. While you're at both sites, please sign up on the email lists because then you will get insights that I only share in email. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.